dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. And wow, I like that there's actually kind of the specific thing how it shows the flame lighting up. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? And it gives us the Razor Sword, which actually looks kind of cool. I like the design of this sword quite a lot. Its new sharp blade will cut above the rest. Use it 100 times without dulling its superior edge. This sword is a lot stronger than what our previous sword was. And while I'm at it, I'm going to play this again. And I'm also going to be wanting to go back to Clocktown, obviously, so I can do the next part of the Honey and Darlings. I can't remember what it's actually called. I want to say it's like a... I want to say it's like a... I don't even know what it's called. Anyways, if you head to... Well, let's go do that right now, I guess. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place in this video, but there's a lot of stuff to go over in this place, that's for certain. Alright, on day 2, if you notice, there's actually some baskets in here. And time to play, as they call it, basketball, or as I like to call it, bombsketball. So yeah, this minigame is a bit tricky because it's kind of timing based. But overall, I don't find this one as bad as the last one, mainly because, like, I find that, you have slightly more chances to throw these bombs in them. And, like, I don't know, really. I find that, like, throwing the bombs is a lot easier than, like, trying to, aim the, bomb shoes. If you miss one, that's okay, really. Like, it's not really a huge issue if you miss one. Shoot, not really what I wanted to do there. They give you a ton of time for these minigames, and it's kind of pathetic on the last minigame because that thing is pathetic easy. Like, you think that this is, like, you think the last one would be really difficult, but it's actually by far the easiest. So anyways, get a perfect for all that. And I probably should have deposited some money because I forgot you got a purple rupee for all that. So yeah, I guess I'll head to Great Bay and activate some of those. And actually, I didn't mean to play the song Soaring because I could easily just... Sorry about that. That was really bad, actually. I took a deep breath in, like, inhaled something and, like... that just, like, kind of badly kind of screwed up my throat there, but I'm fine now. Anyways... Great Owl Statue. Activate! Thank the Lord. Now we can freely explore Great Bay. Anyways, as I was saying, I do want to head to... I'm only here right now to activate these owl statues, because there is actually something really significant to this, side quest. And I know where both the owl statues are, and they're not hard to activate. You don't have to, like, you don't need any specific requirements to get to where the second owl statue is, or anything like that. You can go there right off the bat, and it's actually just right over in this area here. This is actually pretty much where the next dungeon is, but we can't go there yet. Like, this is how we get to the next dungeon anyway. Like I said, we'll be exploring this area much more in depth over the next few videos. I'd imagine maybe at least a few anyway. And now, let's go into, back to Mountain Village again. I know we've been here a lot, but I want to head back to Mountain Village one more time, because there is kind of something I want to get in here. Not really something I want to get, but something I want to proceed on with, because we have somewhat started this. And it's actually the, if I haven't mentioned it, this is actually the side quest to getting a much better sword, because the Kokiri sword isn't that great. We're actually going to be getting a much better sword by the end of this cycle, or at least by the 3rd day of the cycle. Hey, now that's a mean joke. Your sword has already reforged into a razor sword. Unless, do you want me to make your sword stronger? To do that, I'll need gold dust. Do you have any? Just so happens that I do have gold dust. Why, if it isn't gold dust, and it's even top quality, why, if I use a true forger sword, there'll still be some left. Alright, just for you, I'll do this for free, but don't tell anyone. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, we'll be able to get our ultimate sword, which is really helpful. So, yeah, now we're actually going to be heading to possibly one of my favorite areas of the game. But now that we can finally teleport to Great Bay Coast whenever we want. That's pretty much it for the really important stuff that we needed to go over. So, yeah. Anyways, the guy we want to go and try and hunt down those pirates. Now, there isn't really a key observation as to where they are, but I call this more so kind of like a walkthrough, I guess, but I will sort of just show you where it is. And, here's a good explanation of the underwater controls. You can just use the, you can, like, move around. You can use the A button to sort of go around, and this is pretty much what Superman 64 would control, like, if it were a good game. Basically, you have really great handling, and, like, you can go up and down really easily, your speed's a lot better, and, yeah, yeah, actually, I always overshoot this, it's actually just over here. If you break this thing here, there's actually a cave, and prepare to enter the Pirate's Fortress, which is actually kind of a mini dungeon. If you can think of it like that. There's quite a lot to the Pirate's Fortress that we'll be getting into, and this is going to be the first introduction of a mask we got a few videos back, the Stone Mask. Become plain as stone so you can blend into your surroundings. I have no idea how this thing works, but I love this mask because it prevents you from being, like, noticed by, like, almost anything. Now, I'm gonna use this into a good example here. Now that we have our thing here, let's use our pictograph box. Yeah, that should be a good enough picture there. I do want to get off because, actually, I don't know if I wanted to get off here or not. No, boat, come back, come back. Actually, well, I'm close enough anyway. There is an area over here. I'll be saving this pictograph box for later because it is important to get a heart piece, although it actually isn't really required. What the? Why can I not put the Goron mask on? What the hell? Is it because I'm in the water that I can't equip the Goron mask? Because you saw we had that sun switch up there. I know they're not technically called sun switches, but that's what I just call them. Why couldn't I have equipped that just because I was in the water? I never knew it was like that. At least I never thought it was like that anyway. Now just be careful because, you know, in case the pirates notice you or anything like that. Now anyways, if you hit that, that'll open a gate underwater. And we're going to be using our Zora mask. I think in my practice run I got noticed for jumping down there, which was kind of dumb, but whatever. Anyways, thankfully the pirates won't really notice us, and now we're actually going to be entering a really cool part of the area, and I actually have to say, I really love the music in the Pirate's Fortress. I think it's really intense, and provides a really, like, a bit more intense, like, evil tone that Majora's Mask had, that I found Ocarina of Time didn't have as much. But yeah, And for those thinking this is gonna be like the Pirates, the Royal Fortress in Ocarina of Time, where you have to, you know, find all the plumbers, or not plumbers, carpenters and all that, it's not. It's actually a lot cooler than that was. I believe here you can surface up around here for a minute, and that's a red rupee, so I don't really want to get that yet, at all, actually. Okay, I think I can pull this out this way here. And this, is this how I do this puzzle here? Because otherwise that would seem pretty. Yeah, I think I just see it now. I remember in one of my playthroughs of this game, this puzzle took me like a long time to figure out, and I'm actually not sure why. But yeah, I think this is all you have to do. Probably maybe do it the other way as well, but I don't know. And yeah, that's what you have to do to get through that. Now we just have like a random jet string there. And you want to stay below the ground because those things there can blow you out of the surface. Is there a switch up here that I need to hit? No, I guess not. I know there's some switches around these areas that you need to hit. Now, yeah, I think there's a heart piece in this room here. I know there's one heart piece in this whole area, and yeah, there it is, actually. Sorry I'm kind of getting like this. I've been recording for the last hour and 40 minutes at this point, so yeah. Do I need the Goron mask to get this? Not really, but I mean, like, I usually use the Goron mask to get this herpes for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, maybe it's because it's fun to just roll down the stairs and into the cell like that, but yeah, we can get a piece of heart for that. Usually I make that like one of my herpes that completes a heart container, surprisingly. I don't know what it is this time or what, I said hit this thing. There we go. Okay, kind of have to be a bit fast here. Make it through this before it begins to close. Thank you. Now, as we continue on here, I believe you want to stay closer to the top of this one because otherwise it'll be sucked out and that wouldn't be too good. I'm trying to think of how much is left of this part. This part isn't too long, but even still, it's really cool. I think, anyway. Does this close if I'm not on? No, it doesn't. Okay, then, so... Yes, well, it's very... I have to be fast about it, so, yeah, I don't really want to waste too much time. Hero's Bow... Whoa, shoot, that was not intentional in any way whatsoever to be blowing up that many bombs, but okay. Thank God you don't have to go through this, like, entirely undetected like you do in some missions of, like, Far Cry 3. And let's check this telescope here. This will give us a good idea as to what we're going to be up against in this next area. Yeah, I need to break those things there in order to activate this door here.